Alrighty, folks. I am back. I am back. Looks like the camera is still down. Gotta hand it to HP. I will not make the same mistake again today. I will go ahead and boot up the scene, and then we'll dive right in. So let's make like a diver, guys, and jump on in. Okay. All systems should be go. I do wonder about that, like how necessary is it on stream. If you really want to see it, I'd say ask HP. Or you can always look me up on TikTok. I'm always visible on there. STRMER show. You already know. That's my brand. Stormer Show. Find me on TikTok. Find me on YouTube. If I don't show up on YouTube, it's because, again, the freaking camera on my HP laptop does not work. It is non-functional. Which is quite odd if you think about it. I have a camera that does not work. Like, let me double check Streamlabs 2. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is showing correctly today. So you should have a full episode today, an hour-long episode. Uh, Kratos. It's the other way around, if I remember correctly. I am looking for the other quest. Did the game crash? I think it did. Oh no, it didn't. It's just loading. This computer has actually been overall great thus far with handling challenging tasks. Like, I played through the entirety of Witcher 3 on this, Cyberpunk. I think this is where I gotta go. Pretty sure. It handled all of the Resident Evils. Right now we're going for this quest. Family business. Sindri used the sigil on the knife we brought him to trace the Reavers on the North Stronghold. The North 3 Stronghold. That's probably where they brought their haul from the storeroom, including the whetstone that keeps going, that he keeps going on about. We should check it out and see what we can find. That was almost comprehensible.
Now then, that story I started earlier. I was to
Oh, yeah,
tell
let's
you the
not
story
forget
of Hrungnir
stories.
the Brawler. The real story. Or I can just tell you the story later.
No, please do keep rambling on. I don't know how I would be able to concentrate without you constantly yammering on and on about random facts. Or should we call them rumors? I actually don't know. How do we... Oh.
Up there. See it?
Where, boy? See what? This is the kind of game where you really have to be specific. Hold on to my Mimi for me. Okay, birds. And yes, overall I've been very pleasantly surprised with this game. I don't know if I should say surprised, but I've been satisfied by the experience. Okay, yeah, Brawler.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart. So the giants had to complete him with stone.
It's all 8
Finish
miles,
this
pretty
later.
good. North 3 strongholds. Okay, there's a new location.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
Is all I have to do get to these to use them, or do I actually have to boot them up? I think you just have to get to the location. Do you have anything?
Let's do it.
War Belt of Fallen Ash. These I can't even use. It would be nice if I was able to use this Tears Lost Unity belt, but sadly the timing didn't work out. I have gear that is basically better than that, right? Currently equipped. Yes, very much so, very much so. So yeah, it makes basically like practically no sense at all to get that. Like it doesn't make any sense at all to craft.
Sometimes the best purchase is the one we don't make.
I believe I still need to upgrade Atreus' armor, but it's not immediately clear how to go about doing that. Healing we don't need. It says something about a hard Svartheim steel. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Oh, great. And there's something I missed. You can see the hack silver hanging above. K-Mile's pretty good. Like, it does highlight how people get noticed in, like, the music industries and stuff. I could never make it because I'm not a good rapper. I'm not a very good musician. I mean, maybe I'm being too hard on myself, but
I still can't believe his son would kill his own father.
I could sing, I could
That's
dance.
crazy, right?
Not good enough to make it
I
a
know,
career.
we only got one side of the story. But come on, his own father? I mean, I get angry at you sometimes, but...
Do you?
I mean, sometimes, yeah. A little. But I'd never stab you in the back.
No,
Relief.
I imagine not.
What is all this? Perhaps it's an area we have to backtrack for. Because otherwise, I don't know where to bark. You know where? Maybe it's like a backtrack situation. They definitely have not been up there.
This clan really didn't want anyone coming in.
Oh, they
How
did
are we
not.
supposed to get through?
There must be a way to lift the gate.
Maybe with the big water wheel.
My thought as well.
Way to open the gate. Yeah, that was cool. We could swim. Good job, Matros. Love it. Love that too. Through the shield. Crucify you next. Great hitter many times. Cancel her. Make like she's the debt and cancel her. Alright, she is no more. Which is good. Those are probably some of my least favorite of the common trash mobs. Trash, by the way, for those of you, again, that are not in the know with video game culture, trash is basically the opposite of a boss in video game vernacular. Bosses are, of course, tougher enemies. They often have very nice rewards when you overcome them and defeat them. Trash, conversely, are the enemies that slow your progress down overall. They're basically like road bumps. They don't usually have very good loot. And they are more or less there to help you practice your skills and level up in some cases, although they typically don't provide very much experience. There's been some debate about the efficacy of trash, whether or not it's really needed, how it's arguably used to pad subscription numbers because gamers have to clear packs of trash in order to get to uh, the boss content that would have the good loot. I'm not a fan of trash in games. I like being able to just get to the good stuff. I gotta remember to look around, because there's stuff basically everywhere in this game. Oh, okay, whoops, I almost jumped in. When I should have waited. Ran when I should have walked. I think that was Sam Smith. Actually, Jamie Boone. Sorry, Jamie Boone. Got that wrong. Something about a water wheel. I think I missed something. Let me see if there's a way to control it. Seems broken, right? What am I missing?
What's that?
Okay, there we go. I was not immediately clear on what to do there. Wasn't very obvious. Okay. I showed that guy like zero mercy. I missed my chance. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, hi. How do I get back there? I kind of wonder. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys know how I get in there? Something about... Yeah, no, you can't hit through it. There's got to be another alternative entrance. I guess I could look around for a lever of some type. I don't see any. Maybe it'll become apparent later on. I really don't know how to get in there. That's right. I was wondering if maybe it has something to do with these runes on the wall, H, X, and T. But what does that really mean? H, X, and T. What does it mean? Are they like runes I need to break or what? I have no idea. I don't know. What does this do? Oh. Alright, hold on. Let me... Round... There's the path forward. I'm not mistaken. This I have not yet discovered. Have not yet explored this area. Some kind of treasure. Yielding cinders. Upgrade pommels with burn damage. Finder's fee. I'm glad that was completed. I feel like now I'm going to have to look it up, because I really am curious about that, too. It doesn't seem... It doesn't seem like I'll be able to return to this area. Where is this? North 3 strongholds. Let me see if I can look it up really fast, just super fast. North 3. Once the weather turns around, I'll be able to start playing basketball again and going on walks. I could try to chance it now, but it's just a little bit too cold for my pleasing. Okay, North 3. Gate. Yeah, how do you get past the gate? Yeah. Let's see if I can look it up. Because if I...
So, I'm so sorry that this is
like some kind of ship. Right? It's like an entrance. It's gotta be an alternative approach. Yeah, I'm thinking it's another approach. Okay, well that means I need to go back down to the boat.
When are you angry?
What?
With me.
He's angry often.
When?
Oh,
Atreus is not a
guess
very cool character. Like he's not very
sometimes
calm.
when you don't think I can do something.
Calm and
But I
collected he's
can?
not.
It is not always easy to know
It's
one.
okay. I get it. I'm little. Where's that whetstone, I wonder?
Okay, there are more enemies. Blocked it, but I don't think that was enough. There's an... Oh, okay, another enemy. I'm gonna get them with this gun. This guy's already dead. That's good. There are more guys. Like the sound of that. Spontaneous destruction of enemies. Do I climb on this? I think I do. a lot here. Oh, can Atreus hit that from here? Actually, yes, he can. Yeah, there are buckets. First, lay one bucket down. 2 buckets. Solid. How do we get the hard?
Father, take a look at this.
I know, Atreus. It is some type of contraption, but it's not super clear what I'm supposed to do. I need to drop it from what I understand. Make like Snoop Dogg and drop it like it's hot. Make like a spider and crawl up the wall.
Look here.
Yes, sir.
Never mind, Atreus. I'm just gonna hit you with my axe. I think you hit that. Rezla Farmadur. Hopefully I'm saying that right. To know the Rezla Farmadur is to know the brutal history of these lands. Before the Great Flood, before the desolation, men lived peacefully in Midgard. The dead stayed dead. Draugr were a rarity, and the use of Surtur magic was considered deeply shameful. Rezla Farmadur is of the old ways, when a man's worth is measured by how well he swings a blade. Strength, our highest virtue. These are harsh lands, and they are no place for the weak. Strong will prosper in life, and in death join the ranks of the Enherjar in Valhalla. Weak will scrape and suffer a meager existence, joining the ranks of unworthy in the depths of Helheim. Such is the cycle of life till Ragnarok comes. Harsh, they sound about as friendly as a pack of wolvers. Yes, indeedy. Ragnarok is actually the title, of course, of the sequel as well. It's sitting right around $50 though, and as such, I am holding off on getting it. I'm more or less holding off on getting any game that is like more than $20 to buy. As a way of me kind of being picky with the games I play as well. Just thinking about trying Persona 5, but the issue with Persona 5 is that it is $24, so that makes me want to wait until it's cheaper. Don't know if that's a reasonable approach, but it is one that saves money, which is what I'm basically all about. Okay, here's an upper level. Here's the area we couldn't get to previously, from what I remember. They're just waves. I don't know that I could... This is a huge area, there's no doubt about it. Alright, apparently there's different levels also. Darn it. Heard that. Everything. By wolves. Alright, we survived. Scanning. Okay, let me try to just approach this one area at a time. I mean, I'm blinking, you'll miss it. Silver. And is there an Odin's Raven here? Like, I'm kind of getting a little bit paranoid with the sheer scope of this place. It's not small, this area. There are many nooks and crannies, as some might call them. A lot of nooks and crannies. Little areas to hide a bunch of stuff. Some people would like that. Now, me personally, I feel like it adds a bunch of paranoia to the game because you don't know what you're missing. I have to look around every corner and do it like twice. I don't know if this is connected to the other area. I believe it is. What? Oh, okay. I was like, Atreus, you good? I believe this is the back side of that previous area. Kind of hard to tell. Are there birds? Like I'm telling you, like this is such a big area. I would not be the least bit surprised if there was an Odin's Raven here. Not the least bit surprised. At the flame. I actually like that ability. It's very good. Does a lot of damage. Alright. Okay.
What happened over there?
Family business. Investigate the Raver ship. The arrow cannot reach. You have to go down and around. What is that even? Oh, it's the healing. It's healing. I was like, what is even that? Okay, more items. They did not hold anything back for this area. Here's a bridge. How does it get dropped?
Father, this looks interesting.
What is it, Atreus? Where even are you? Oh, the gorge? How do you get the bridge down? Oh. About to be like, dude, how do you do? How do you do with no curfew? This is an actual mission. There may be very well be an ambush here. Gotta be careful. Might be maybe a boss fight.
This is the sun.
That ghost son? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
That guy didn't make it. He's missing a head.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad, by his feet.
The whetstone!
Yes.
It's like a book.
They used it to smash his face in.
They did? Ew.
Yep. How about this? Great as help. Tried to unleash on him, but it didn't work. you go, Stuffy. Shattered Gauntlet of Ages. Relic of Hell deemed too powerful to remain whole. Scattered. Yeah, that's hardly worth it to do. It's just so... Oh, hi. Where's that guy? I was up there. I did not mean to do that. That was a mistake. Darn it. Atreus, hit him.
I wonder why they left this whetstone behind. If Sindri wants it,
It's
it
cursed.
must be really useful.
Beavers have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
Again, just trying to be as thorough as possible throughout this entire section because I don't know that I'll ever return. Let me investigate this really fast. Interesting. How do you do that? I believe it involves... Hopefully I didn't screw this up. I have a feeling I needed to get a certain vantage point. I didn't get it. Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I think I messed this up. Hey, good job, Atreus. Good job. Sweet success. Bunch of hack silver. Oh, we found that. Again, there may be an Odin Raven here, so I gotta be a little bit leery. There's stuff to the left and there is additionally stuff to the right as well. Buckets all around. And again, that's why I say I gotta be vigilant, because it is just so doggone easy in this game to miss stuff. Like, so stinking easy. You will easily miss a Raven. You will easily miss... okay, enemies. These things. You gotta annihilate it with ice. Oh, you see that? I knocked him into the water. Okay, there's stuff at the bottom of the boat.
What does it say?
Sir,
And I'll get this while you're reading that.
this says, false leader. I've seen it written all over this place.
False leader. Is this what Vandred wrote about his father? Or what the crew wrote about Vandred after they mutinied? You may never know. Just loot everything, Atreus.
Hey, it's another treasure map.
Oh, wonderful. Where does it lead? The ship was ravaged by Thor's thunder storms. I'd given up hope when the gentle wind of Njord parted the dark clouds that filled my sails. I've hidden the treasure up high where I can forever row with Njord's oarsmen. Don't tell me it's in the crow's nest. I don't even think there's a way up there, actually. I'm gonna have to be RB too. And this is a cool type of exploration. Yeah, there is no way up there. Say maybe if Atreus had some way of climbing up on the... What is it called? I'm pretty sure it's called Crow's Nest, not Poop Stick. Okay, BRB. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Never checked the time too. See how much we got on this episode. Part of me even want to get back into World of Warcraft. They were inviting me back, but again, I don't really know what I would even do. We're about halfway through today's episode, by the way. All right. Like I've already leveled several tunes to 60 during the era of Classic, which means, to me at least, hardcore is like an actual joke. Did I already get that over there? I think I did. I did. What happens if I send boy? Oh. Never mind, we're going together. Here's that chest we couldn't get to earlier. You'll find it just with simple exploration. Okay, onward we go. This is a pretty cool mini adventure, this place. Like you go on a side mission and it's like a whole thing. Back. Silver. Okay. Gee willikers. I think we gotta come back with our boat to finish exploring this area.
Boy, over here.
It's so
Yes, sir.
involved.
There's a scroll here. It belonged to the sun.
Sons regret, Dad. While you were off hunting and pillaging, Granddad raised me, taught and cared for me. I loved him, and you stabbed in the back. I hated you. Time has a way of changing things. Clan celebrated. They spat on his kind spirit, saw it as proof of weak leadership. Much as I hate to admit it, Raisla Farmdir thrived with you at the helm. As a boy, I made an oath to the Nornir that I would avenge him. My skill with the blade grew. He finally began to notice me. He grew closer. The Nornir do not suffer broken oaths, not even those made by a grieving child. Your chest outside Fafnir's storeroom, it reminded me of that oath. So the cycle of betrayal continues. You killed the only father I ever knew, but even now, I regret my actions and I'm filled with remorse. Forgive me.
Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me, filled with remorse, forget my actions.
Had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah, maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
Turn to the storeroom. Time heals all. Family business. Darn, dude. Oh. Is this a thing or... Hold on. Is this just retracking? I think this is just going back to where we already were. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. People who got turned around. I'm a bit disoriented with everything. Yeah, so you can go over here now.
I see something down there.
Yeah, grab it. Get in here. 8 years golds. Okay, we're gonna bank here. When I explore an area, I like to do so fully and completely. Level of detail is kind of astounding. Like, it's a bit amazing, like, how much detail went into this very area. Like, this isn't even a realm. This is a section of a realm. Like, this is a section of Midgard. Just amazing, like, how detailed and like, everything is so highly detailed. That's what I was saying. Like, you really have to be meticulous going through here, because otherwise, yes, you will definitely miss stuff. Grab that, knock that down. There's hacks over in there. Ah, there are boards. Gold serpent. Alright, is there an Odin Raven here? Please say it ain't so. No Raven, no. Okay, go this way.
What's that down there?
I know, grab it. I think we can get that. Without parking.
Mimir, you were in the middle of a story before.
Was I? Oh, yes. The real story of Hrungnir the Brawler.
Can't even keep track of what stories he's told. He's told so many stories.
You know what? You didn't happen to find the
us, Wendley.
whetstone, perchance?
We
Yes,
found
indeed
your
we did.
whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
You don't really want to wait too long on these
I
two.
can't wait to test.
Yeah, see, because this one's level 3. You could have spared me having to buy this Grip of Flame had I gotten this. Six Vitality, 13 Luck. Just a simple trade. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, I guess.
Out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically humming with magic. I've needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. To lube it up! He said. I didn't ask for it back.
I mean, it's not even superior to what I currently have. That quest will probably take a while to complete. The Helms. What's the fastest way to the storeroom? I think that one. Alright, I think I can shoot for one more. Land Brother, I think I should complete that one too before I advance the main quest. Simply because, I mean, you can kind of see and tell how some quests are falling behind. We have 15 minutes yet left in today's episode. Go ahead and teleport. Again, trying to save time. Gonna go to the Fafnir storeroom entrance. Finish that storyline out. And then there's another quest I could travel to after that. Probably this one. Yeah. Belunder Mines. And then I will try to get around to the Land Brothers if I can. Probably not going to have time for that in today's episode, I'm guessing.
So, Odin wants to go where he can't reach. Are you saying he's trying to get to Jotunheim too?
Aye. It ranks among his foremost obsessions.
But sense, Mimir.
Oh? When did I stop making sense?
You're saying Baldur tracked us down to find the way to Jotunheim. But that was before we knew Jotunheim is where we needed to go. That's crazy.
Except for one thing. You are headed for Jotunheim, so he was right.
I'm so confused.
Well then, clearly you've been listening.
I don't have any idea what they're talking about, to be honest. Odin and Jotunheim. Odin and Baldur are trying to get to Jotunheim. They think we are the answer. How did they know that before we even knew we had to go there? Mimir insists this makes sense. Well, Odin's a god, so maybe he has some sort of special insight. He does have the ravens, which are basically spies. Can I upgrade Atreus' armor yet?
So
It's
what brings you
possible.
around, friends?
I may have to interesting. Razorly requires Oblivion Stone to upgrade. This one's level 7.
Oh, no, we can't forget
Hmm.
you.
Maybe I'm thinking of there we go. Maybe I'm thinking of Brock, not
Was
Atreus,
there more? Let me think.
not Sindri. I need Brock, not Sindri, for the armor upgrade for Atreus. Basically, we're supposed to go back up in here. Let's check the map, make sure it's tracked. Try not to waste time. Trying to just get straight to the heart of the matter. Because this is the kind of game, too, where you could really get lost. Dare you? Plenty of damage all around, really.
Hey, wait for me!
I get ambushed here. Not super sure.
What are you fools doing back here? Come to pilfer my boots and small clothes?
We found your son. He was betrayed too. And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
Fat lot of good that does me. How'd he go out? He die fighting?
We found 4 corpses near his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrit always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
We did a good
And-
thing. I'm glad we came back here.
That thief did not deserve the peace you gave him.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to help people. Even the dead ones.
So much like your mother.
Speaking of, where's my wife? How do you get out of here? Yeah, I think we'll have time for one more quest. This episode. I think we might as well shoot for this one, right? That. I think unfinished business is the way to go. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll try Brock. Mystic Gateway. Already explored up there. Man, I get paranoid. Yeah. Even that was Hacksilver. I think we got about 10 minutes. About 5 minutes, actually. Which will, I think, just barely be enough time to
Tell me
introduce this
again how
quest.
Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever.
Yeah.
Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate.
How do we
Even
even
if you've
fight
never
him?
posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Bugs prophecies, tries to control fate by knowing the future. Maybe he thinks we'll pose a threat someday. He knows we're looking for a way to Jotunheim. I mean, you don't exactly have to be... super... paranoid. This is the right way.
Lemire, you were in the middle of a story before.
Was I? Oh yes! The real story of Hrungnir the Brawler. A giant with head and heart of stone. He was strong, to be sure, but also a perfect simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day. Found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible, that he invites him back to his palace in Asgard. There he gives Hrungnir his fill of mead, and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up, and Does he laugh? Oh no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. Thor is so startled by the face full of rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a lesson, my son. Truth is self.
Hrungnir, mighty giant made of frost and stone. Looks like he had a huge fight with Aesir and Vanir gods. He battles Thor, and it looks like they both lose. Hrungnir the brawler, a head of stone, but mind of a child. Odin tricks him into getting drunk and rowdy in Asgard. Thor smashes his head, but he ended up crushed, and everybody lost. Aesir the worst.
Seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
This is definitely the way. I think I'm going to save as soon as I get there, because I don't think I'm going to have time to complete the quest today. At least I don't want to. I have other stuff. Other stuff to tend to.
We could beach the boat here.
I don't think we have a choice, Tris. Wait, where else are we going to bank? Brother Mons. I'm going to go ahead and get these and then I'll save. I'll save over the oldest save. Yeah, there we are, Lands Rather Mines. I will pick up there tomorrow. So please stay tuned. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Donations at Alan Stormer Show. Thank you so much for watching. Sleep tight. Have a good night. I hope you've all enjoyed this one. Sorry you cannot see me, but again, that is HP's bag.